It's time once again for the largest military outdoors organization in the country to feature one of the most unique shows in shooting sports. This is Force on Force Army Buck Hunters.
Better tighten it up.
I ain't gonna let no Air Force tell me what to do.
Oh, I can shoot. I've hit every target today. I'm just saying.
Confidence confronts precision. Pressure pairs with performance.
That's it.
The winners of each head-to-head matchup are awarded a hunt. The eventual national champion will receive a trophy buck hunt, with all of the meat donated to Trinity Oaks, a Texas nonprofit which provides meals to needy families. The commanding officer for these operations is Lieutenant Colonel Sean Dalrymple. Each mission begins in the TOC, the Tactical Operations Center, where Lieutenant Colonel Dalrymple sets the rules of engagement and the combatants get their final briefings. This is the final episode of Season 3 of Army Buck Hunters. Now, in the last episode, Kyle Roberson advanced to the championship round. Kyle is the brother of the founder of Army Buck Hunters and Army Bass Anglers, Cody Roberson. Now, while we all love Cody, in this group of rivalry and smack talk, having Kyle around gives more opportunity for the jabs, especially when younger brother Kyle hits a perfect 10 of 10 on the range in the semifinals.
A lot of the guys were grateful to see a Roberson who could hit the target.
I'm glad you said that too. Maybe that'll make the cut, and everybody will know. No, it's brotherly love. It's banter, and the fact that we're both in the service, and he was an officer and I was enlisted, that only heightens it all. So
that's great.
So I appreciate you getting in that ding for me. I didn't have to bait it.
This is a group of veterans with a powerful bond. All throughout the organization, there is a sense of family.
But you know, when we sit down and talk, everyone's pretty much got a story that connects. You can connect with one another. If you think you know, hey, I've had this experience, what should I do type deal, there's guys there that may have been through that. They're gonna help you get through it. And that's what it's about. It's the camaraderie. You've always got an ear to listen to. I mean, we've got our own chaplain, and we try to help each other.
The G4 Ranch features legendary hunts. When a sharpshooter on the range advances in the tournament, they earn the privilege of a hunt. And that's where Kyle is headed now.
All right, Kyle, we're out this morning. You're looking for a buck. Since you made it through the semifinals and you're into the finals. So, you want to kind of just fill us in?
Well, we're out here on the G4 Ranch again. I made it through the semifinals, which got me a chance to come out here and take a buck. So hopefully we can have a good hunt this morning and get a clean shot off and a clean kill, and they'll harvest this animal for Trinity Oaks and put that meat to some good use. And in the meantime, I might get myself a nice set of antlers to hang on the wall.
Yes, sir.
So I'm excited about it. I'm glad I got you, Randy, as a guide. I know you're gonna steer me in the right direction when one comes out here, so looking forward to a good hunt this morning.
Oh, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for you.
He's the first deer to the left. Got his head down.
Yes, the deer right behind him.
Yeah, right to the left. The hog right behind him. You got 3 deer right there. You got another buck behind him.
The little one right behind him, you see it?
Yeah, so you get the hog.
Yes.
Okay.
Watch your
So
head.
let's go. Got him. I got him.
Wait, steady.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hit the feeder. Take your time. Get a good rest. He's not anxious. All right. Are you good, Kyle?
I'm good.
I'm good. Everybody good?
Yeah.
You're clear.
He's walking in.
Yeah, if he gives you an opening, hit him again.
I will.
Make sure you get a good rest, so you're good and comfortable. He might go down right there.
I think he's gonna go down right there. He's got his head down.
Yeah, he's getting ready to go down.
Army Buck Hunters is brought to you by All Seasons Feeders, by Camo Dust, by Scent Blaster, by Chiefs Custom Calls, and by Cryptek. Throughout this television series, you have heard the hunters refer to the deer they've downed and how they are all going to Trinity Oaks. It's a South Texas nonprofit which does great work feeding hungry families good food.
So we're here at the Trinity Oaks Food Bank facility. This meat is a great way to get out to the needy people that need to be fed. It's a healthy, safe meat. Anybody would be happy to have this meat. And the way Trinity Oaks does it here, the way they package it, is safe, hearty, and healthy for all those individuals out there that need it. Cool?
Switched over. Nope.
All right, so we're inside the Trinity Oaks facility here. It's so important to take care of your game, Mark, from the time we kill it till the time we drop it off here. And Trinity Oaks does a real good job. You know, what's kind of the importance of why we hang the meat like this?
You want to age it a little bit, keep it cool, let the meat cool down thoroughly. It helps when you go to process it. You're not getting a lot of the fluids in the meat to make it mushy and that. So it makes it taste better, makes it easier to process, and it just keeps an overall better taste to the meat.
When we last left Army buck hunter Kyle Roberson, he had just shot his G4 management buck. He and season 1 champ Randy Gardner are now off to track it.
Yeah, you can tell it went right here. That's their trail in.
Oh, there's tons. So
Ton.
yeah, we need to
Yeah,
cut
okay.
across
I'm
and
just gonna
right.
leave my bag here. And
This is where he was standing. So I bet we'll find a bunch of blood over here too. Oh, there's blood all up on the thing. This is a pretty easy blood trail, buddy.
oh, let's hope he's not too far in.
That's a good shot. Really, that true ballistic ammo's definitely done its job. There's blood. Oh goodness, look at this.
Oh yeah. There he is, right there, right on the trail. Yep. He just had to walk in a little bit.
Good job, man.
All right.
Good
Oh, look
job.
at those antlers. Look at that. You see that? That is a nice deer. Right here on the G4 ranch. I tell you what, he didn't get far up in here, but that cactus. These deer can navigate that stuff. For us, it's a little bit of work, ain't it? Man, I'm super excited about that guy.
Big Tim, congratulations, buddy.
Thanks for guiding me on him,
Hey,
putting me on to him.
Congratulations. Well, you've got your deer. You got the finals coming up.
Yep, yep.
Good luck, bud.
We got to
Wish you the
refocus
best.
for that, yep. So I was the only child, never been outside of Kentucky. And then I joined in 97, went to basic in 98. 99, we went to, we were spearheaded into Kosovo. And that was a huge eye-opening event for, somebody that's never been out of, Logan County, Kentucky. It's kind of you just don't leave there. You go to Nashville, that's the biggest, biggest city you go to. So going down there and seeing the different side of the world is what I would say is very eye-opening for any young man or whatever.
What kind of perspective did that give you?
Ooh, going into a war-torn country that's been, fighting genocide and everything else. Like I mentioned, I was a small-town kid from Kentucky, so we only see one side of it, and it's put a different perspective on humanity. Yeah. You see some really bad stuff that you don't know what's happening in the world that is actually out there, and once you reel it in and you see that I was as a private in the Army coming in, but you're actually, putting forth good deeds and good efforts, and you see the outcome of that, that really touches you. And the same thing rolls into Iraq and Afghanistan and all the other places we go to. You going in there with one type of mindset, and then you cross over to, I wouldn't say peacekeeping, but rebuilding, re-educating, especially in an MP concept. We're there, to keep the peace basically. I mean, we're doing convoy security and stuff like that, but
you're building and helping the community. And to transition over to that really, for me, it really touches me right in the heart. You know, seeing that, and you see kids and elderly people that seen that all their life come up to you and hug you and thank you. That touches you. Yeah. It really does.
Yeah. So that's great perspective for all of us watching, because we all need to see that as well, especially if you haven't had a chance to leave the country and see what's going on out there. It helps you be much more appreciative of what's going on here.
Very much so.
Army Buck Hunters is brought to you by True Ballistics, by the G4 Ranch, by AccuFire, by the Shooting Diva, and by the Bait Corn Company.
All right, well, good job.
You too, man. Looks like the Army's gonna take one today.
Yeah, at least it'll be the Army. I'm real happy about that part. Let's see how it pans out.
We'll see.
At ease, guys, at ease. Hey, how come it's the guys who both have the orange True Ballistic hats on that made it to the finals? And the Army guys at that. So we know we're gonna have
Army training.
We know we're gonna have the first ever Army guy as an Army Buck Hunters Force on Force National Champion. Well, congratulations on both of you making it to the finals. Josh, we know you have an issue with the uniform, staying there. I just gotta ask you a question. I've been noticing this whole time, you're wearing somebody else's shirt. So what's the deal with all this?
Well, what happens, sometimes you forget stuff when you're packing, and your first sergeant takes care of you, and that's what he done.
Oh, so he's been taking care of you so that you owe one big to the first sergeant, I guess.
I do. I told him I'd sign it, later, and he could have it.
Oh, so if it wasn't for the first sergeant, you'd be in the wrong uniform out here, is what you're telling me.
That's what I'm telling you.
So you owe somebody a lot of love for making sure you made it this far.
Definitely.
All right, so okay, so still up for grabs in this round is all this stuff you see on the table by our great sponsors. But what you guys are really after is this belt buckle right here, because one of you guys is going to be the first ever Army guy to wear the Army Buck Hunters Force on Force National Championship. Cool. And you're going to get the AR-15, AR-10 of your choice built by the Shooting Diva herself. That's going to be a really cool deal. We know we're not going to have a repeat winner. We're going to have a brand new branch winning it this year, but we're going to do this with a little competition. So we're going to go over the rules of engagement. Josh, we'll make sure you pay attention, because that seems to be a little problem for you out there. So Kyle, you might want to watch them, all right? So we're going to go over the rules of engagement. So safety, right? Safety's still key, all right? Make sure you wear your hearing protection and your Wiley X eye protection on the range at all times. All right, we've been using the crawl, walk, run method of training on the range. In the preliminary rounds, we used the crawl phase. In the semifinal rounds, we used the walk phase. Now we're in the run phase of this operation. The deal with the run phase is you're not going to know what it is till we get on the range. So when you get on the range, I'll brief you to what you'll be doing out there on the range. So be prepared for anything that'll take place out there. That's part of being on the run phase of the operation. You don't know what's going to happen. You're still going to be provided by the True Ballistics basic load out there. And then finally, whoever wins is coming back next year for a championship hunt on the G4 Ranch, and you are going to be the national champion. Cool. All right, we do this, we decide how we're going to go based on who scored the highest in the previous round. Kyle, you scored the highest, so you get to choose whether you go first or second. You do get to choose that here, but you don't know what the competition is, so that choice could come back to bite you, it could help you. So what's your choice?
I'm going to put the pressure on him. I'm going to go first.
All right, so your choice
him have to step up.
So the coalition guy is going to lead the way against the pro staff guy. He's going to choose to shoot first. So when you get over to the range, you'll find out what we're going to do. All right, guys? So at this time, are there any questions? Kyle, what are your questions?
I have no questions.
Josh, what are your questions?
No questions.
All right, this time, shake hands, move out and draw fire and meet Randy at the range.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you. Looking forward to this.
It's going to be good.
Been watching you.
It's going to be tough.
It looks like an Army's finally going to take one.
Yeah, it's going to be coalition or pro staff. I'm betting on coalition. Nope.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, it'll be coalition.
At ease, gentlemen. Congratulations on making it to the finals. Just like the 2 rounds before, at all times, hearing protection on and eyewear. You'll take your instructions from myself and Sean inside the firing range. You understand?
Cool.
Have any questions before we begin?
Negative.
Congratulations. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right.
All right, gentlemen. As told you in the talk, we're in the run phase of this operation, and you get briefed on what the shooting competition would be on the range. So since you didn't know what we're going to do till you got out here, you look out there, you saw the 5 targets you shot in the semifinal round. You see the 2 smallest to the left, correct? So we're going to shoot those 2 smallest. You're going to be given 5 rounds for the one on the left, and to the second smallest one to its right, you're going to be given 5 rounds. Here's the kicker and a little bit of strategy. You get 5 rounds from the supported, 5 rounds from the unsupported. You get to choose, but you have to tell me which one you're going to shoot. All right, so if you decide I'm going to shoot all 5 at the one on the left, a very small circle, supported, then you shoot that one. And then we'll remove the sandbag, and then you'll shoot the 5 additional rounds from the unsupported to the one next to it. Cool?
Cool.
So there's a little bit of strategy to this. However you want to do it, whichever way you feel comfortable. Plus, since we're in the run phase of this operation, you get no rounds to confirm your 0, so you're just going to shoot the weapon the way it is.
Army Buck Hunters is brought to you by All Seasons Feeders, by Monsoon Silver, by Mack Hike, Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Temple, Texas, by Trophy Buck Incorporated, and by the Army Bass Anglers, Army Redfish Anglers, Army Duck Hunters, Army Buck Hunters, and Army Hog Hunters.
So one of you guys is going to be the first ever Army guy to win the Army Buck Hunters Force on Force National Championship as an Army person.
Cool.
So good luck to both of you. Let's get this done. Kyle, how are you going to choose to shoot?
I'm going to take supported on the small target, 5 rounds.
All right, you want to shoot that first? You want to
shoot that first.
Okay, let's get it done.
Magazine, 5 rounds.
5 rounds.
Load, make ready. Lines hot. Clear to fire. Unload. Clear. Weapon on safe.
All right, go ahead and take the sandbag away. All
Ready?
right, we're going to move to the second smallest one.
Lines hot. Clear to fire.
So how you think you did?
Weapons clear. Range is clear.
I think I got posed on the target flipping up and staying up, but I did the best I could. So
I mean,
we'll see how it plays out.
That's part of it. You know, you got to improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's part of the whole competition. If that target flips up, you have to shoot it back down. You don't know what you got until Josh shoots. And are you ready to do this, Josh?
Ready to do it.
Well, either way, it's Army. Go Army.
That's right.
How are you going to shoot? Are you going to do 5 from the?
I want to go supported on the bigger target.
On the bigger one? So there's a little bit of strategy. I like that. I like the move there. So we'll see how it goes. So you're going to shoot that one first.
Roger.
Go ahead and do that. Whoa.
Whoa.
Magazine 10 rounds. 5 rounds supported. Load and make ready. Lines hot. Clear to fire.
That's your 5.
All right, Josh, 5 rounds, small left target.
Is that a double? That should count as a double.
Nice shooting.
Unload. Go clear. Weapon on safe.
That's a pretty awesome shooting, pretty difficult situations. A little bit of strategy involved in that. Your choice, you choose to go first. Gave you the option to shoot from the unsupported and the supported. I will tell you, looks like Josh, you learned from what Kyle did. And I'd like to congratulate you, Josh, as the Force on Force National Championship for this year for the 3rd season, as you shot 9 out of 10. That was some good shooting, Kyle.
Thanks.
Good job.
This probably means a lot to you. You spent last year in Afghanistan. You didn't get to come out here last year and compete as you were getting ready to go to Afghanistan, spend a lot of time with you. So you'll get to come back next year and go on that championship hunt here at the G4 Ranch.
All right.
And so that'll be pretty awesome as we get to go on that championship hunt. I know you'll look forward to it. So guys, make sure you join us next season in Army Buck Hunters Force on Force. Whoa!
Whoa! Thanks for watching another thrilling season of Army Buck Hunters. Congratulations to buck hunter Josh Schmidt, your Season 3 champion. We'll see you next season with another great set of matchups and more great hunts on Army Buck Hunters. Here's something new and exciting for the hog hunter. It's the National Monthly Hog Tournament Trail powered by True Ballistics. Hunt, submit, repeat every month for cash prizes. For more information, log on to ArmyHogHunters.com.